quote-unquote special to Derek is Frida, and we need her. So.
That's what you think.
You could kill Frida again to unlock Derek's full
true potential.
Oh god. I am super down for either.
Go peon.
Tino, I'm sorry. He could be sacrificed.
We're not sacrificing children.
We could though.
Yeah, I know we could, but we're not.
But like we sacrificed one child.
I feel like Tino is a pretty good bomb. I'm just saying, like, bunch of dudes in a hallway.
Tino.
Acid slime.
NVIDIA doesn't even like these kids, and I'm not on board with this.
He is not on board with this. NVIDIA.
That's what I said. I'm not on board with this.
NVIDIA would throw these kids at a tiger if it was hungry. Like, don't tell me she would not sacrifice a child.
At a tiger, sure, but.
You're gonna tell me right now if a tiger comes up to you and be like, "I'm hungry and starving. I need to eat that child." You're not gonna give it to the tiger.
That's what I said. Yeah, that she would do.
You need to win the war.
Your priorities astound me.
Your party out of every past party that I've ever had has taken the superpowered kids route to building an army is beyond me. Welcome back to Mad King, everybody.
Hello.
Where'd we last leave off?
Getting our asses kicked is what's happening.
Speak for your damn self.
You have one more or two more rounds of invulnerability.
I have not used my invulnerability at all. Thank you very much.
Oh, you haven't popped it yet?
No.
Well, then you're gonna get some shots taken real quick.
I'm fine. Don't worry about
and then you can't get out.
I have plans. Don't worry about Oozle. Oozle's doing his thing.
That's what happens.
I'm good. I have the hand. We're chilling. We're back to back. We're good.
Back to nub.
Exactly.
It's too bad you don't have teamwork feats because George and Alia use teamwork feats.
His name is George?
His name is George.
Oh my god, I don't have to be George anymore.
You've not introduced him to Kay.
I don't know that his name is George, I don't think. NVIDIA doesn't know.
I don't think
there could be
when you said that.
There could be two George. There could be two George.
No,
yeah,
there
right.
can't
It's
be.
a pretty standard name.
There's one George.
I'll
in
introduce
Kay's
more
heart.
through the campaign, I'm sure.
Well, I don't know if you were here for that, but Kay thinks that NVIDIA's name is George.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's written it down somewhere.
Yeah, only like...
It's in his latest novel, but you just haven't gotten
I haven't read the latest one.
So, whenever the rabbit's around, you have to refer to it by George.
Dude,
keep it going.
Spoilers. Come
Keep
on.
it going.
You guys are in the middle of the raid.
Yeah, dude.
You've got a wonderful collection of NPCs and apprentices around. You have on ground crew Mark, Adora, and Derek as NPCs. You have Maury, Caroline, and Alia as your apprentices. You have in the air Talion sleeping on the ship, shooting arrows, as well as Mo, Bella, Amelia, Aslo, Frida, and Monica. You're currently just cruising over the walls, heading towards the party, looking at these couple platoons that are forming up. You do see a couple of specialty units getting put together as some cages are being opened.
Oh, shit.
And some things are being let out.
No.
Oh, dude.
You guys do not see this as you were in the middle of
Don't you like letting things
heat
out
of the
cages?
moment.
Yes!
About to say this is on par with you two.
It should be exciting.
Yes.
You abandoned the worm
I did abandon the worm
and
because it
have
was.
fled from
Yep.
Mortal Wombat.
Yes.
Mortal Wombat! Oh, man.
And we are going to start off with a re-rolling of initiative. That's the only thing that I did not keep.
Awesome. This is a nat 1.
East,
23.
23, Haraway,
25.
25, NVIDIA, nat 1.
Total's 4 if it matters.
Does not.
I mean, it makes sense. You're dealing with a worm.
Zelly,
16.
16, Oozle,
26.
26.
Yeah, I am gonna pop up out of the ground with no idea what the fuck's going
That's
on.
right.
So.
That's right about right. Enemies and NPCs will go on some of your turns with you guys. Before we get started back into combat, there are a couple of announcements. We have our third campaign officially announced, Alex's new Albion campaign. We are putting together, it's still to be announced with the time of the first session. However, it's going to be Tuesdays, starting at our standard time, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Steampunk, murder mystery.
Yeah, it's like steampunk meets standard medieval fantasy, kind of.
Yeah,
It's a dope setting.
gonna be a good time. Be a good time.
I
We
will
have-
record Spirit.
New shirts in our merch store is live over on Teespring. Link is below next to our tips deal.
I believe so.
Yeah. There is now a link to it. I had to put it together. And I've got our stuff all put in for the order.
Let's go. We're stoked.
Loads of fun.
Shirts are dope.
Haraway,
Yo,
there are spells being slung at the ship.
I'm sure.
Bella is absorbing most of them. However, there is some small damage that your ship is beginning to take.
Okay.
Okay. It is your turn.
Cool. Define small damage, first off. Let's start there.
So she is currently, because your ship is flying away from the fort, she is weighted to the back of the ship and putting up her anti-magic field. However, it does not cover everything, right? And so every now and then you're catching a spell coming from an odd angle, and it's catching the front, and there's a small hole getting blown in. There is maybe a small fire getting started up that somebody's going to have to tend to relatively quickly.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, nothing major yet.
Cool. About how far are we from this little skirmish that's happening here? I'm assuming I've got eyes on.
A little less than 100 feet.
Oh,
Yeah, so you are within bow, cannon range,
Blast them.
yeah.
spell range, everything
we're-
basically but Moe's spit.
You know, I loop my little rope out of over the wheel to keep it in place, and I just kind of like lean over the side of the deck.
Yeah.
Kids will keep throwing grenades. We'll just start plugging people.
You do not produce any arrows,
No,
as you are within the anti-magic field
Wow.
from Bella.
I do have real arrows. If that
From the back.
helps.
You can mundanely, you can shoot just mundane arrows.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't
Yeah.
need that magic. It's cool.
Do you still have those like dynamite arrows, or was that another campaign?
That was a different campaign.
Okay.
Dude, you're getting ahead of me.
Could go back to the mines, but not quite. Grab some of that super unstable dynamite.
Quick perception.
I got
just
some healing
for
potions
kinda
to put on.
important targets. That's a 17.
Yeah, from your altitude, it's kind of hard to distinguish individuals. However, you did notice that kind of trail of consecrated ground being made through the camp. It has reached the front gate,
Oh yeah.
and there is one obvious target, the rhino, that you can determine and is hanging out in there with a crew of maybe like 4 or 5 other people.
Yeah, but he's still like 150, 200 feet. I mean,
Yeah,
from this.
he's about 100 feet from this.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they are
About the same.
pretty close to the front entrance. They're not,
Okay.
right there, but they are within bowshot of the
Wow.
walls.
I'm not gonna plug him with the fucking regular ass arrow.
No,
That
probably
would be
not. You do
sad.
also
Does he
notice.
still have the bubble over him?
Possibly, yeah. Because you did try to cast a spell at him and it was absorbed.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
grenaded his ass.
The grenades, the one made it in, just detonated at their feet.
Welcome.
You do notice at this time that one of the 2 towers facing that direction, the westernmost tower, lights up in brilliant white light and forms this lattice work around it.
Ooh, it's a good thing we got out of there.
As the tower itself becomes consecrated ground,
Oh.
as well as possibly something else.
Disgusting. Yeah, we'll just start plugging some blueies here on the field.
Yeah, just letting loose into the melee. There's also 2 more platoons being formed up, one to
Yeah.
each flank, and they are currently starting
Yeah.
to march towards pincer maneuvering the party.
Cool. So yeah, we'll kind of like angle our strafe across because I want to be able to hit at least
Yeah.
one of the 2
You're gonna just,
platoons
like,
that is trying to pincer. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Just to kind of shake up their backlines a bit.
absolutely. Yeah, a couple generic attack rolls, if you so
Yeah.
desire. It's
Don't worry about nuking Oozle. Do it if necessary.
15, 29, and 26.
yeah, those would all be pretty decent hits. You
Yeah, and as we're coming
plug
in,
a couple
I mean, like,
You're gonna lose some altitude too as you
'cause
come in.
that's I don't have to be at the helm for that, right?
No. No, you do
Yeah,
not.
so we'll start to lose some altitude on this back line here and just kind of set her down.
You're gonna set down behind Derek,
Yeah.
lower some ropes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Lower some ropes, ready the broadsides, get on
Yeah.
the gust of wind swivel.
Yeah, immediately, Italian sleeping form moves to the front of the boat and looses an arrow out, and it just kind of flies way far into one of those two flanking things, and just this fireball erupts from the center of it. People go flying in different directions. There's kicking and screaming. And a decent, maybe a fifth of that entire platoon is just kind of left behind writhing
Yeah.
as they reform up.
On the
Good,
setting
yes.
stern to Bella and ask her to move to the center port side underneath on the bottom of the ship.
Okay, yeah, she moves center port side. Unfortunately, that means that when you release the broadside, Amelia's enchantment is disenchanted.
Yeah.
But that's just kind of as life is.
Yeah.
And Mo is unable to give you guys any kind of smoke screen to fly away from.
We
But
do
that's
have
all right.
a little bit of a mist seeping off the ship, so like there you go.
Yeah, you guys, Dora and
Less
Derek become slightly obscured.
There's just like a center mass of the ship where there's
There's a
nothing,
little bit of
and the,
mist
like,
that touches
fronts
your
of it
back,
are
and you
just-
know you could climb if need be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent turn. Uzel.
Dope.
You were actually supposed to go first. That's okay. You find yourself surrounded, facing down a mage. He has taken a couple meaty hits from you, and he does not seem like
There's a
So-
weird smell. behind you.
I want to.
the hand does not smell.
Doesn't smell.
No,
Oh, good for it.
no. It's not like the mini. I just have the rotting hand undead
Oh,
mini.
okay.
George is like an actual,
Like
just normal
the
flesh
Addams
tone
Family
human.
hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Got it.
Like
Cousin
thing.
it, right?
No.
Thing, yeah.
That's
Cousin
thing.
it's
Yeah.
the hair,
Yeah.
yeah, like Thing, where he's got just kind of the clean sever, little knobby bone, kind of cartoonish, sticking out.
That.
He's also covered in like bandages and tattoos, very Russian style.
22 plus 5, 27. I'm gonna swift lay on hands myself,
Okay.
Do you want
Um,
us to go back to the ship?
and then
Is
I'm
that the plan
going
right
to.
now?
Yeah.
So you can full broadside.
I'm gonna
and
fucking.
everyone's back at the ship.
It's a single cannon.
Yeah, it's I
Oh.
got one cannon on that side.
So we can totally full broadside.
I can, yeah, 100%.
Okay. So I should
But
stay
we're
out
trying
of,
to
like,
leave is kind of the plan.
I want to dome the
Okay.
caster in front of me.
Yeah.
Finish him off real quick. All right.
You're gonna spend a full round action doming at him, or are you gonna take one attack and try to get yourself out?
I'm gonna swing, and if he doesn't die on the first one, then I'll guess I'll just have to go again, and then mosey my way out. All right, so that is 38 to hit,
Absolutely.
and damage D8 6.
These are like level 4 wizards at best. His AC is like 13.
Hold back a little, guy.
No.
All right, so no, that's not
Show them
damage.
everything we have so they have confidence in defeating us.
7.
Like, oh, that was all their tricks? Okay.
We got
There's a
this.
little note and it just says, "Don't worry, the ship was an illusion."
14. 20.
Just scrap of paper on the
21
ground.
points of damage.
21 more points of damage. He is still up with that.
Well, looks like I'm doing it again.
Yeah.
And that was 9 plus 121. 30 even.
Yep, absolutely hits.
So, dealing more damage to myself than this. 28 more points of damage.
That'll do it. That absolute meaty thwack. Put your mace a couple of times. Once down and you crumple a shoulder. Second swing crushes his head and he collapses.
Awesome.
You are
I-
still relatively surrounded by dudes.
Yeah, I want to just like turn around, tell the hand to clear a path.
All right. With that, Alia will use her. Will use one of her warlord abilities. Give her hand an extra standard action. It'll take a good couple of thwacks. That's some guys not doing too well, but doing a little. Yeah, decent damage. She also had a move action saved and will give it to Derek to start climbing as he is unathletic and old. He gets seated on some cargo netting.
He starts.
He's like this poor middle-aged man. He's balding on the top. He's got the Mr. Burns haircut going, the classic European monk style. Look to him.
Animate
yeah.
He's
he's
he's a bigger, heavy-set fella. He's in his 50s. Like, this guy was not built for the adventurer's life.
Nah, it's fine. He's doing great.
He was built to build an orphanage and teach children, heal people. Well, all right. That is her held actions on your turn. Ys.
Okay. So I want to take one of these healing potions and/or explosive potions.
Yeah, the
God.
50-50s.
Yeah, I wanna huck it.
Oh.
We got. Hey.
We vibing.
Hello,
Heyo.
Wolf. Thanks for the 500 biddies.
Appreciate you.
Heyo.
And the reminder that I need to unmute my laptop. So.
All of us in here like, what am
I had it muted today
Why are we
because I was
vibing?
typing stuff for a new D&D
Just
campaign.
in the distance.
Another new D&D campaign or the same new?
Sort of. There is a slight redux. Nobody seems too terribly interested in the World War II War in the Pacific campaign that follows the historical campaign and is like, you're in the army, highly regimented. So it has been switched to a near future, modern style warfare thing where it's a faux World War III system, where it's faux World War III. Most all nations have legalized privateering so they can war against each other without the threat of nuclear devastation.
Gotcha.
And so it's still a campaign based around the same small team tactics and stuff, but it's a much more fictional universe. And it has a much bigger potential for different styles of missions and different styles of campaigns.
Roger, Roger.
Heck yeah.
Do you remember the whole 2 months a year ago when privateering was legalized and Argentina had to go fight pirates?
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, the government will pay you.
It's happened a couple of times.
Do it.
Anyway.
I
Kill
want
them
to
all.
throw the potion in that square right in between the brown guy and the blue guy.
Kind of right in here.
No, to the right one. Oh, my right, yeah.
Okay.
That one.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's guys in those squares.
Yeah.
I need you to call high-lows and roll me a 50-50.
I'm not going to use the curse dice. I want a high.
All right.
It's a 14.
14 is high, yeah.
Heck yeah.
It hits, and there is a massive detonation. I need you to go ahead and roll 4d6 plus 10.
Jesus. These things are stronger than the fucking grenades.
And I drank it.
And that covers a 15-foot radius, so that includes these guys, all three.
Heck yeah. That's 6. That's...
They are technically more powerful. They are more powerful than the standard
12.
grenades by a factor of 1.5, basically.
That's 20. So that's 30 points of damage.
30 even points of damage. Yeah,
30
it just
even.
wipes out this entire cube of fellas.
Well, fuck.
Path cleared.
Nice.
Yeah.
I drank that shit. And it worked.
There's just
I'm waiting for
explosion.
East just to get punched in the gut one time and then just spontaneously combust.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Just drank straight nitroglycerin.
There's a humongous explosion, and as it settles down, there are chunks of limbs and gore left, but not a whole lot of us.
It's
Pink
a
mist.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
hamburgered them.
compressed jet.
Hell yeah.
Cut steel beams.
Let's
No.
see. No. Is that... So that's my standard, yeah?
That is a standard action, yes.
Okay. Let's see. We have to get back onto the ship, but I can move back on pretty fast.
Fast as fuck.
You can just
And-
hold the move to do that. Or you
Yeah.
can seat yourself
Well, I
on
wanna
the
make
cloud,
sure-
and the cloud will take you with it when the ship takes off. You know?
Yeah, I want to make sure other people can get on because I'm doing pretty on HP right now.
Yeah,
so I
you're-
kind of want to get back in there. Make sure they have a way. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah, you want to move up and reinforce
Clear
maybe
to me.
like the apprentice gals.
Yeah, let's move up and reinforce them. Let's see.
25,
I can move up to
30. You want to step in front of them?
You know what? Yeah. Heck yeah.
All right.
Ship's
yeah.
here.
Yeah, you take the move up in front, and immediately Alia is going to use her saved Swift and give Caroline a free 5-foot step. And since she has escape route with you guys in that area, as per the warlord class, she gets to extend teamwork feats to you guys. It does not provoke an attack opportunity.
Heck yeah.
Ring, ring, meters running. Come on.
Yeah.
Dinner's ready. All right.
You pull up to evac. East goes right back in. It's a good time.
Hey man, I don't
Angles cannons.
Oh no.
throw a bomb in there. Like,
He's over here like, I can do it.
It is you and the apprentices.
Yeah, I'm gonna full round attack to
what damage does
give
the cannon do?
Oozle and these
Fair
guys
bit.
time to start moving back.
Is it enough?
Absolutely.
So push you on your ass. at
That's enough
least.
to put it-
Yeah,
you wouldn't kill me,
32,
Absolutely.
You kill
10, 12, 20 points of damage, and I'm going for this one here.
Okay, I think you
That's
would
cool.
hit
I'll
him
enchant it
previously,
first.
and 20 points of damage would be enough to
And
end.
a free 5-foot step this way, and I know I'll have to roll acrobatics.
Yes,
Need to get it grappling
23.
device.
that succeeds
Put
against
me on a
these
solo
low levels.
prisoner campaign.
Okay. 19 on this guy,
Next
plus
award.
18.
All right.
Yeah. 7, 9, 17 points of damage to
Okay,
that one.
good meaty thwack, but he's not hit yet.
Okay. Same damage.
You
or
rolled
same
fire,
attack.
bro.
Cool.
9, 10, 18 points of damage on him again.
18, he's close but not quite there.
Two of those boxes.
Oh, end of my turn.
And the end of your turn. Any bees?
Oh.
There's still three hits. Got some
One bee.
bees.
Oh, one bee.
1 B.
Got some bees.
10.
One swarm of bees right on that last hit. I got a D6.
You got it?
here
Okay.
for you.
One singular bee.
Enters into his square. You want to roll damage for the
But he's huge.
because that might end
Big
him.
bee.
10.
That
But it's
yeah,
huge.
that does it.
One bee the size of a swarm.
There is one of my favorite spell
injects it
combos, right?
and
You
it
can do
dies.
summon swarm, and then there's the spell giant insects that can create a number of
Good save.
gigantic vermin
Cheers.
from normal sized
Cheers.
vermin.
Okay.
And so you can still, and it still maintains the size of the swarm, because at most you get like 7, I think it is. And so you have this swarm that starts going around, and then just out of it, 7 like actual medium-sized creatures will appear, and they're all like CR5 bees. And
But
they
hey,
fuck big.
That's actually pretty dope.
Yeah, it's just
dope.
it's 2 standard actions, 2 spells cast,
It's actually pretty dope.
and you can have a small army of these vermin going around, one swarming up to 7 like oops.
So we need to get you like scrolls of that. That way, like once your bees spawn, you're just like, ha ha!
Bigger bees. Louder jazz.
Yes, exactly.
Throw the bees.
More cowbell!
Alia needs to use her standard action. She is going to head back and climb and easily make her way onto the ship. Caroline pats your back. Is like, you good? Okay.
Get to the ship.
Get to the chopper.
She also retreats and is able to climb up onto the ship. Maury is going to unleash at least one sweet blow at the guy in front of him. That is a wonderful hit. And since you guys are retreating, he might as well blow full power. 4, 5, 66 plus 12. Oh, that's a low roll. 32 points of damage. That is a hell of a hit. And he is going to roll an acrobatics check successfully. And simply move back to here. Into the NPC's turn. Mark is going to take another whirlwind strike. He has already injured everybody around him. That is a good hit. Vital striking puts it at some 25 odd points of damage, and that will relieve the party of these guys at least.
Goddamn.
And these couple take some heavy injuries. So many minis to set.
Right.
So many mooks, so little reason. Mooks. Derek continues to climb. And a nat 2 means he makes no progress.
Damn it, Derek.
He's just like popping his hip. He's like, ah.
And Adora hits some sweet bagpipe solos. And Oozle, she is going to give you a +8 competence bonus on an acrobatics check to avoid attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Bonus. Love
I
that.
have so many like small modifiers like all over my
right.
character sheet.
Not
Now,
to
of
mention
course,
the lobster that we ate.
Dude, exactly. Like there are so
Lobster,
many
bro.
modifiers going
These
on right
little
now.
Adora buffs, these are, one-time uses, right? She gives you a +4 attack roll, it's that next attack roll, spin kind of deal. Okay. Alia gives Mark a free 5-foot step per pack tactics. Fantastic. This is starting to set up pretty nice. However, it is now the enemy's turn.
Hit me! Fight me!
People are going to start trying to close some ranks here,
Stepping
avoiding
over
bee
limbs.
swarms.
They get difficult terrain for limbs.
Yeah, there's like low-key a lot of bodies around here.
there is. There is some difficulty in kind of filling these voids. But they're doing their damnedest. That guy's going to continue forward. So your gap has been partially closed, but not completely.
Don't worry.
Oozle attacks coming your way. Your total AC is
38.
38.
He's still going.
I don't like when the
Cool.
DM rolls that much.
Mhm.
It's not encouraging.
There are 2 hits because there were 2 criticals. They cannot, through normal means, hit that AC.
So many buffing spells.
However, 2 lands from Swordsman, 1 nat 19, 1 nat 20. Both with 2 on the die, meaning that you take 2 instances of 12 points of damage, 24 points total.
Dope.
Mark gets some attacks coming his way. Only 1 hits, and it just so happens to be a critical. And Mark is taking significantly more. That is 7, 11, 22 points of damage. It's Zelly, your AC?
25 right now.
25. No hits.
Nice.
And East
It's the
AC
bees, man.
AC 27.
Scared of the bees.
27.
The bees make them shake in the knees.
I thought it was the jazz that made people shake.
He's both.
A single critical. It is the only way that they can hit you as well.
Damn.
That is 20 points of damage even.
18.
Yes.
Damage reduction.
Damage reduction is on you to remember.
Let's
It's
go.
not on me to remember that.
Let's go. It just makes me feel special.
Get something that gives me damage.
Saying it just makes me feel special.
So much.
The tower that is lit up and has become glowing, you see the archers stop writhing around as it has been cleansed of the cursed ground effect. And some arrows are beginning to be loosed. They're coming a little bit more towards the ship in the back line, however. We've got a whole ton of targets. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. An arrow coming at Amelia. Almost criticals. Very close. Dealing 8 points of damage to her. We have an arrow coming at Haraway. It does not come close. You think it was coming your way, but it does not at the end of the day.
Oh. I'm over here, guys.
Arrow coming at Talion. Misses.
That's a dope mini for Italian. Like,
Yeah.
that's real dope.
He looks way too cool for the drunk bastard he is.
Deadass, like, he looks cooler than all of us.
We love.
I'm just wearing some green robes, bro. I got a stick.
Mo takes an arrow to the thigh.
Unfortunate.
Aslo is missed. And that's just about right for that. And Haraway, I need a perception roll from you, as you are the one paying the most attention to the ship
Got
currently.
it, Chief. That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
You see everything.
Some spellcaster, some ambitious guy up in that tower must have gotten his wits about him. The top of your sail erupts into flames and begins disconnecting.
That's unfortunate.
For him.
Aim the cannon.
You guys also see coming your guys' way at breakneck speed. They make it to just about here.
Owl bears.
A pair of monkeys, of apes with spinning skulls.
Fuck that
Human
shit.
skulls in
Owl
place of their head.
Hate that.
I just have no minis for them. There is also what appears to be behind them a pack of dogs?
Question mark.
Question mark? Their skin is ash black and they have different colored glows about them.
We've seen these bastards before.
Sure have. Different campaign. Same dogs.
Different campaign, same dog.
Say it, those bastards.
Same hurt feelings.
They fucked us up once.
They
Let's
sure fucking
do it
did.
again.
Generational trauma, you know?
Yeah.
Generational trauma, that is right.
Our players just quake in their little boots, not knowing why. The
Something
dogs
about these,
strike
man.
terror.
NVIDIA, you have gotten away from the worm,
Okay.
but in your haste, you realize that you were going the wrong direction.
Fuck me,
to
man.
Get back to your allies. You were heading kind of perpendicular to them,
Cool, cool, cool.
or parallel to them, I guess would be the more appropriate way.
Well, better turn around.
Yeah, you start kind of curving and arcing your way back towards
About
them.
to pop up like right underneath all
It-
these dogs.
It might be a little bit
As a
before
rabbit.
you make it.
That's okay. You know, if they have to leave without me, I can fly. I'll get home eventually.
You do sense a presence still beginning to make its way towards you.
Awesome.
Underground. It seems deep underground.
Awesome.
Cool. Top of the turn order to Oozle.
Oh, dude. All right. So
George has withheld his whole turn. You may use the hand as you desire.
dope.
Bro,
Well,
right,
the path is pretty much cleared to
right
get
in the
out,
hand.
but I'm going to use Channel Fear to spook the dudes around us to give us a little bit more of a clear path.
It takes immediate effect.
Dope.
Yes, you feel your sport talent recharge. as well.
Awesome. Because I'm
And
going.
there's more than the 7 or whatever points that you hold max. So yeah, you're full up.
So I will then use that sport talent to boost my dex because I finished with the training for the dex,
Yes, you
right?
did.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's gonna get that to a yes. Awesome. And then yeah, we're just gonna fucking bolt through.
All right, make that acrobatics.
Plus 8.
Fuck yeah.
Plus
dude.
8 plus your augmented dexterity as well.
Got it.
And then your armor check penalty.
Plus
A
11.
1d6 to a d20. Bro.
So that's gonna be 20. No. That's gonna be 30 even. Armor check penalty for this because it's hasten is actually only a -1.
Hell yeah.
So
29.
29.
That is sufficient. Yeah, you and George blast through. You take a quick dive through a bee swarm. And you're just heading to get onto the ship, right? Full round?
Yeah, honestly, I don't need to use a full round. I have a 70-foot movement speed.
Oh, okay. George can just jump up onto it. I will need a climb check from you.
If anything, I can just hold there and make sure that like also be a line for people to like filter past.
You guys are kind of at this point, you do notice, you know, Adora's playing still, giving bonuses. She's kind of waiting to hold the line as well. It seems like she plans on just kind of like looping an arm and just letting it take her away because she's not a big climber either. Derek is on the ropes and Maury is currently just getting to the ropes as well.
Okay.
If you stand there as well, it's going to start getting difficult for people to exfil.
Okay.
You should consider just getting on the ship.
Okay. Yeah. I'll get on the ship then.
Okay, make a climb check.
I forgot I wanted to have Kenosi try to help Derek up.
Ah, okay.
If it's possible for him to like try to pull him up.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 20.
A 20, that is sufficient. Yeah, with a secondary move, you board the ship.
It's not a very tall ship. Derek's just bad at climbing.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Along the rim of your ship, just about everybody's piled up over there. You're starting to tip a little bit.
Yeah.
If anything, I'll
Mo
move.
and Frida are
I'll
hanging
move-
out back there. but,
Yeah,
like,
I'll move to the other side of the ship as a counterbalance.
It
with my heavy
immediately
ass.
counterbalances. Easy. Haraway,
Yeah, so like how big's this fire right about now?
the sail, it is basically destroyed.
That was fast. Fuck.
Yeah. It seems like possibly a couple spells were cast on it.
Okay.
Like there were maybe 2 scorching rays and then like a burning gaze,
Yeah.
all cast at the same time to dismantle the sail.
Gotcha.
And it just so happens that since the anti-magic field doesn't go up all that
Yeah.
way, it's getting destroyed at the top end. The magical fire doesn't burn to like the bottom half of the sail, but it's
Sure.
going to become detached like at the
Yeah.
bottom of this round.
No worries. That's not a big deal. I'm not sweating it too
You
much.
don't really need to say
I mean, we kind of do a little bit.
On the
but
high seas.
even on the seas. Like,
a
to
lot
fly
our-
out of here, we don't.
Almost all of our speed comes from our sails, even when we're flying.
Yeah.
So it's fine. Yeah,
So
we're.
much peanut butter I can salt.
God, who's really good bit of
Wasn't
folks.
entertained.
Down on the field, you have Mark, Itzeli, East holding the front line. You have Maury just grabbing onto the ropes, Derek struggling to climb, and Kenosi helping him, and Adora currently rocking the bagpipes, trying to give everybody a right chance. She is standing right by some cargo netting, ready to just throw and loop an arm and for you to just take off with her.
Cool. I want to roll a bluff, and I'm gonna shoot a flare burst arrow into like the center of the crowd, and shout, "Bomb out!"
All right, it's gonna have to be a good bluff.
Yeah, well,
Well, you know, it'll.
that's a 21.
21's pretty good. It's gonna have to be a good bluff because it's rather loud in the battlefield, of course.
Yeah.
You yell, "Bomb out!" and you fire this arrow, and the flare burst doesn't even go off because it's immediately disenchanted as it leaves your bow from Bella's anti-magic field.
Wouldn't it not reactivate as soon as it leaves?
No,
God.
because it's an enchantment effect, and so if it's disenchanted, disenchantments last for minutes, depending on level.
So what's funny is that arrow just went out, and then in a few minutes, once the thing goes,
it very well will boop, and flashbang.
anybody who's like still around is gonna shit themselves, thinking they're under attack again.
And you shoot kind of at like these couple frontline guys.
No, it's
They're
like
back!
I think like almost right in front of that the gorilla, kind of in that pocket there.
This pocket here where Uzel was. Unfortunately, those guys can't hear you.
Beautiful. Yeah.
But as the arrow kind of flies over, a couple of these guys like visibly cringe down, and it goes over. They're like,
good, cool.
they believe you,
Yeah.
but then it hits the ground and nothing happens.
Fear me.
Yeah.
But
And now
they
they're
don't-
just mad.
But they don't know 'cause their backs are turned to it. They're just hoping.
You don't see limbs flying in front of them.
Yet. I have a plan.
Excellent, and you're just holding action to get ready to take off.
Yeah, I mean I kind of have to. I don't have a whole lot I can do from here.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, the sail detaches from the top and falls into the anti-magic field. The fire is immediately put out because it is a magical blaze.
Yeah.
However, yeah, you're gonna have to find some way to reattach your half sail.
Yeah.
We can do that anyway.
East.
Okay. I am gonna try to turn around and make my way, like, walk up the mist and, like, run up to the ship.
Yeah. You want to do an acrobatics to knock them out attack opportunity, or are you just gonna take it?
Dude, just take it.
They only hit you on nat 20s and 19s.
No,
so
you know, I got
swords.
this medium armor, you know.
Everybody's on the rope. I mean, everybody who's actively climbing right now is already on the ropes.
Adora is not currently, so if you take off, she will break bardic performance. She's got a held move action to do that.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to lift a little bit
But
off the ground.
these
there.
three, yeah, they are on rope. If you lift up, there is the slight. Either Adora's gonna have to break what she's doing, or she will not be able to like jump up and grab it.
Yeah.
Do I have to add my d6 before or after the roll?
For
The lobster.
you can do it after the roll, so long as I don't give you results.
That's why.
Okay.
That's why I needed that.
Yeah,
extra
1d6 once a round
Yeah.
for a whole day. The best lobster.
I was wondering because I had it written down
Okay.
like 3d6, and I
That's
was like,
27 for
wow.
acrobatics.
27
Yeah.
is sufficient. Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you turn and you get onto the mist, just kind of towards the front of the
Yeah,
ship.
I want to start like climbing up the mist. Like,
Yeah.
up the ship.
Yeah, the mist does not go over the gunnel, so you'll
Okay.
have to get onto the mist and then make your way over to one of the ropes. But right now, since the ropes are kind of contested, it would behoove you to just kind of chill on the cloud. You know,
Sure, yeah.
you're at very little to no risk being there.
Do I
right?
still have a standard?
Yeah.
Question.
Or yes, yeah, you would still have a standard.
Bless you.
You're gonna huck another one
Another
at
ball.
this crew.
Yeah.
Okay.
How come like, let's see, I don't want to hit zone.
You got a square and then all the squares around it.
Yeah, let's do that. The dude right in the
Here.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. 50-50. Give me a high, low, and roll it.
I want low.
Yeah, it hits the guy square in the chest. And he's like, no! And it just like little pink liquid kind of trickles down his chest. It does nothing. He's just like,
I feel kind of nice.
I feel kind of nice.
Damn it!
he
Warm
like
and fuzzies.
sits down and he just like pats himself as he sits on the ground. And he's just like, just breathing heavily.
He wet himself just a little.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He 100%
No, man,
peed
it
his
was
pants.
supposed
I got
He saw
one
what
more.
happened last time.
Yeah, he saw what the last one did. It was right next to him. His ears are probably still ringing from that last one. Like,
Roll a nat 20 when I call low. That's fine.
isn't that always?
fine.
Isn't that just fantastic? Wonderful. It's Zelly.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna spend a key point for an extra 20 to acro, and then I'm going to summon 2 swarms of bees right here and move
Yeah,
my
just
other bee.
pack
right
a swarm of bees right in front of Mark.
I am going to come this way, grab Mark. I'll
Okay.
have acro to get out of there. That's a 16. I take it.
16 on your acrobatics to move?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would provoke.
Okay.
And that is from those
One.
three guys.
2 guys.
If you move all the way, yeah, 2 guys. Both miss.
Perfect. I grab Mark and then we jump out. So 20, 40, 50, 61.
Yeah, due to Mark's short stature, you were able to just grab him by the back of his single breastplate and just huck into the air. The 2 of you land on the ship. Everybody on the Adora, being the only one realistically left on the ground, looks surprised at that. But primo.
And the rabbit that's on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm still not even. I'm still under fucking ground, bro.
We didn't forget about it, right?
I'm fine.
So your swarms would basically combine into that whole area of effect. You can just roll 6d6 one time and just combine all that damage to everybody in the affected area.
Okay. Some dice. Do. I'm
I
gonna
got
take
dice.
these back. Dope.
At any point, for convenience sake, you can do that with your swarms.
Cool.
10, 17, 19 points of damage.
Yeah. Those guys are taking, that's well over a quarter of each of their hit points, but they are relatively fresh. No, these couple guys weren't. Those couple guys had gotten hit by Mark previously.
Yep.
And Mark did good
Jesus,
damage, so
you
those
just
2
get
would drop.
stung to death.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, the bees just
God.
envelop them.
God.
It's like the Beatles in the Mummy. They just
Yo,
like
that's
flail
that is-
around and they get
mouth and eyes
covered
and
and then
they-
they just fall like less, and then they just like
fucking
slowly
that's
melt.
vicious, dude.
Succumb to the peaceful notes of the jazz.
Please, 3 days for retirement.
And melody.
Tell my wife.
Oh, the sweet sounds.
Well, I don't know what it is, but like doming peoples with flails and swords and bombs, that's one thing. But just stinging people to death, that, oh man. That is
Fantastic.
vicious.
Maury has climbed. Kenosi has finally helped Derek. onto the ship. This is where you release your action, Haraway, to go to take off.
We don't have the rabbit.
I need to hold because I need more hands on the swivels. I need hands on the swivels to take off. So.
Oh, okay, fair. Yeah.
Because we gotta gain altitude quick. It doesn't necessarily. We don't necessarily have to go away fast, but we have to get up fast.
Right. You do of course have on the ship ready to rock and roll with things, Mo, Ed, and Amelia, and Aslo.
Yeah.
And so they could be on the swivels ready,
Yeah, absolutely.
ready to rock.
All right, guys, swivels at a 45 and blast them.
You scream below decks for Bella to stop, so that you can use the cannons for the one deal. Adora goes
One cannon.
and hooks an arm, and as the cannons go to fire, there is a flash of light.
No.
Your flare blur. Your flare burst. Flare burst.
Also, yes.
Little pop of blue.
As a woman with dark black hair appears on the field at blinding speeds.
Who's this bitch?
It
What
is
up,
Lady
stranger?
Kylie.
Oh no,
Do we know her?
we do know her.
I sure as hell don't.
And as Adora hooks her arm, Kylie's shoulder connects with her and she grabs the halfling around her waist
No! Leave our
takes
part
off
alone! Fuck!
No.
and starts racing full speed.
All right, this is your time to shine. This is your time to shine,
towards
NVIDIA.
This is not your true position, by
Damn
any means.
it! But this is your time to shine.
Can
I got a
The cannons
fire
fire.
token. We could challenge that speed.
Say again.
I have the token for Zephyr if we could challenge her speed.
I have so much movement speed.
And if you give her the
could make
token,
it.
you could give her the token as well. and then,
Exactly,
she'd be the
like-
best bet.
I don't know how you're getting back.
No, that's what I'm saying. I need the
Druid.
token to get back.
You could
Do
jump
it.
very high.
Do it.
I can get there. I can't get back.
Do it.
Yeah, you're next to me. I
It was
could
just a
palm it.
as she disappears from the realm.
Godspeed.
We just hear bagpipes getting quieter and quieter.
I'm just like, I
Does
just
everyone else
see,
hold
These
their
sirens
turn?
going away.
I just see like a wolf.
Yeah, you just see like this little dust trail go.
Roadrunners.
The ship blasts and takes its initial 60, 80 foot hop into the air.
With the assist of me, like already moving it up, like willing it up, would that prevent or give us a little bit of a boost?
Yeah. I'll give you 100 foot
Beautiful.
total. Not quite out of bow range from the tower, though, as some arrows and as Bella's anti-magic is re-coming up, which luckily does not affect god items like your
Yeah.
ship's ability to fly.
Yeah.
Come your guys' way.
The bard.
There's a
bard.
sufficient enough amount of archers that everybody on the deck is going to take 5 points of damage.
Ha!
Okay.
That does include you.
Damn it!
You are exposed. I know you're not on the deck
Damn it!
exactly, but you are exposed.
You take 3.
No.
I'm waiting for
You
my
right.
turn.
Yeah, it is enemy's turn. Currently, you see Kylie blast back, makes it just through the gates.
Oh, all the way back.
Yeah,
Okay, I thought she was there.
she was there. That was a held move
Gotcha.
to blast in from the side where she was hidden.
I can't
and
get all the
now
way over
it is
there.
her turn.
You could with the god token, maybe.
And you see
That is like the god token that
you see
got.
Adora wiggling as she reaches the consecrated bubble holding the rhino
Oh.
and the entourage.
Now I wouldn't risk it.
Oh man.
It's like you're not getting her off.
You guys have things at your disposal, potentially. I've given you guys tons of consumables. I don't remember what you guys have. Maybe you'll surprise me.
Yeah, so I totally got this Cull meteor scroll that I just found.
You see all of the infantry unit people are starting to disperse around as now they understand they're useless against you guys and they don't want to form tight packs for you to throw more bombs at.
I'll throw another one.
We got a couple more still, I'm sure.
I have a plan.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's
Do
early
it.
plans. Let's go.
It's Ellie
Yeah,
plans.
it's Ellie
What's the-
plans.
What's the
Best
plan?
plans.
What's the kamikaze today, boy?
I am going to give you back your Zephyr token.
Cool, I
don't
wanted
want
that. Thank you.
I'm going to spend 7 clown tokens
Oh.
7 clown tokens.
7.
7 clown tokens.
With the hope of...
I am going to ask Trickster God, whichever one is responding at the moment, to switch Adora with an inflatable dummy.
Oh my god!
To be precise.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Kylie gets back, presents this man with this humongous shield and this studded great club, goes to swing, hopefully to knock her out, but shoot, could be just going to crush her skull. And as it connects, there is a poof of smoke and a blow-up doll just... and Adora is gone.
Woo! High five. Good solution.
Where is she? I don't know.
It's a hell of a favor.
The warning, the trick to this being that you had her switch places with this blow-up doll.
Oh god.
You know not where it came from,
Well, she's not dead, so there's that.
but wherever she is, it might be a little more
There are some
awkward.
fates worse than that.
But it is
She's just at
surely
this,
better than here.
she's just at a kid's birthday party.
A kid's birthday.
It was very obviously not that kind of.
Did,
It was another kind of blow-up doll.
it's okay.
She could
he's
be at
in
May's
his-
house.
Follow it, follow it.
She could be amazing.
If she's at May's house,
May's
then she's
house.
safe. She's fine.
Oh my god.
Clever move.
Ian's like, God damn it.
At least she's a bard. She'll.
I probably
She's a
didn't
bard.
need to
She's
spend
used
all
to these kinds
7,
of
but
things.
I wasn't taking chances.
Yeah.
Let's just cross these
NVIDIA,
out now.
it
that's
is
not
your
real
turn.
pencil.
Cool. Can I find my way out of here?
Yeah, you make your way and you poke your head up at the rendezvous point and you see tons of Mad Kingsmen around and your ship about 100 feet above you.
You see me standing there in a cloud. Hey.
As an Earth element, you probably wouldn't notice.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah. Just rocks.
Probably no
rocks.
one would notice.
It's like peeking her head out like an alligator in the water, just
Yeah. There are some heavier spells getting slung the ship's way, and they are starting to spread them out as they're realizing that your anti-magic field does not cover everything. There is also now a call up from Bella that she is starting to exhaust herself.
I'm working on it, bro.
Yeah.
my nose is bleeding, man.
And there's so I'm like right there. There's a bunch of guys like behind me.
Oh yeah.
Behind you, to the sides of you.
Cool. Can
yeah,
I
as
just
they've
throw a sickening entangle out into the middle of them and then duck back
Yeah.
under and scoot as far away as I can?
Yeah. You just toss that out, it hits right there.
Yeah.
You're like, vines grasp up, people are getting stabbed by
Yeah.
little barbs and getting poisoned.
What the fuck?
They
Where'd
just
that come
immediately,
from?
moans begin hitting.
And then I just scoot away, just dive like
Hit
a
back
foot
under the
under the
ground.
dirt and
Yeah,
go.
I need a new perception roll.
Cool.
The worm.
Yeah, I don't want to continue under the dirt forever, just far enough to like get out of some spell range here. 22.
There is a writhing presence.
Cool.
Writhing.
Cool. Okay, so
Cool.
close enough that I should not spend a whole round underground, or
Close enough that you should move fast.
Okay.
Don't touch you.
Yeah.
Anybody on the ship besides Haraway have something useful they can do?
Yeah. So
Okay, then we will start back at the top with Oozle.
as I see like the vines and everything holding people in place down there, I want to question for you. How many bombs, grenades do you think that I could like stack in my tower shield?
There are not many left. The hefty majority, if not all of them, were dumped over the camp.
How many would you say are left?
Maybe 5. Would you have kept any, in all honesty?
Probably not.
Yeah.
The whole point of these specific
The whole point of
batch
these
was
specific
to use-
batch was to use here, and they were dropped in the initial volley, so no. Unfortunately, there are no grenades remaining.
Okay. I was gonna like fucking Midoriya stack the fucking bombs in my tower shield and just fucking catapult them in.
Clever.
Just one more.
Unfortunately, yeah, no bombs available for that.
One more fuck you before we leave.
Haraway,
I was gonna request Sleepy Archer Boy to focus one of the towers.
He is unconscious and unresponsive.
Beautiful.
And as a matter of fact, it is time to roll a fortitude save for. Oh, he is still functioning.
Yeah.
So he most certainly, there is like a spell that is loosed, an arrow hits one of the apes, and then a lightning bolt just strikes down from the heavens and just fries it almost immediately.
I might be able to do something here.
Okay, we'll let Harway do his turn first, and then it is Issa's, then you.
Well,
We'll stay
if
in
you
turn
want to
order.
do something, my was going to be an evacuation plan with the assistance of Zephyr, because right now we're kind of sitting ducks.
A little bit.
So I will hold if your plan it rides on me being in the same relative position.
Well, my plan just is going to help you blow up the tower like you wanted. That was...
Okay. How are you gonna?
So I want to roll wisdom
Uh-huh.
on Talion. That's an unnat 20.
Okay.
To determine if more booze would help or less booze would help.
With 20 total, you feel like he is on the level. And that there probably would not be any effect, if anything, a negative effect. At more.
Excellent. That's what I wanted to know. I have one of Kay's hangover cures that I pour down his throat.
You instantly sober him. Yeah, you pour it down his throat, and he snaps back to reality. We're stone cold sober.
I also hand him a flask and say, shoot the tower.
And he just like looks horrified at you, and he's like, yeah, dog, sure, man, whatever. And he just starts, he just reaches out meaningly at the flask and starts chugging.
Got you. We can go now.
Can I take? Yeah. Anyways, I want to get on my sending start and call video. Like, hey, ship's in the air.
Thanks.
You want yes.
We're starting to move. Maybe try to get out of there or turn into something flying to get up here.
Yeah, man, I got a worm on my ass. I'm coming.
Okay. And yeah. Just gonna climb back up into the ship.
Yeah, you
wanna-
climb up on.
Yeah, you wanna? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Harway, the ship is losing altitude
Yeah.
as the round goes. You are over capacity.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
We have the...
You need to activate the minimize person spell, like, now.
Or throw some people in a bag of holding.
Throw some people in a
I
bag
have
of
one, I
holding,
can
something
stuff
like
them in.
that.
Yeah.
As it starts going and as everybody's kind of like realizing what's going on with that, Ollie immediately just points and George just plummets and just hand palms
Godspeed.
one guy into the ground and just starts fighting.
Fucking legend. I love George.
Just goes.
Well,
He's a summon. He understands his position in life.
take my turn then to angle us upwards a bit. I'm
Yeah.
gonna flip the little Zephyr coin
Yeah.
and request the.
In a call of lightning,
Yeah.
cloudy individual, blue skin, angel shows. Zephyr is here.
You could also just be like, hey, can you just like go down there and fuck them up while we get out?
You need me so soon.
They're not really an issue though. It's the towers, right? But there's two separate
There are
towers
like
with.
ground archer forces setting up now
This is
as
an
well and
angel of
stuff.
God.
Fuck
And
those guys.
more, more casters if they can't fit on the
This
towers.
is
they're
an
gonna start
angel
hitting
of the
field as well.
gods.
This is like a fucking.
Yeah, so he's not a real god. He's like an intern.
Yeah, it's like a. It's not like a god.
Hey, get in there, fuck them up while we leave.
It's more
He's
like
just
a.
standing
more,
next to you as you say that.
I get paid.
Yeah, so I paid the fee. Can you help us get like a speed boost home and whatnot to get out of here? Use your divine powers and such.
Simple.
Can you make it last?
No,
I didn't think so. That's fine then. Let's just
I'm not an enchanter.
carry on.
He takes to the air, flies to the back of the ship, puts his hands on, and he turns into a lightning bolt and begins striking you guys into the air forward.
Fuck yeah.
In video, we're leaving like now.
You guys just
A little like time space bend on the ship, and then it just.
I just.
There is, who's hanging out on the back of the ship with you?
As far as the kids go, I don't. The two on the swivel cannons. So Maury and I forgot who the other
Amelia?
one was. Yeah.
Okay.
which is great because I need her to fix my sail. Or, well, not fix the sail, but she could begin mending it. That'd be great.
If she
That'd
stays
be
on the
great.
ship.
Imagine not being tethered at all times.
Oh no, he's
Amateurs.
whistling. He's
Fucking
pulling out.
newbies.
6, 7, 8.
Oh my god, don't do that, Ian.
He did
Don't
it.
worry about it. It's okay. I just need
Just
to.
did it.
I just need to know something here.
Who you're killing?
26,
Goddamn.
8,
Fine, it's probably fine.
38.
Not all mortals are ready for warp speed.
Oh, great. Yeah.
It's just
That's 38 out of how many? 6? That's a lot.
Yeah, as Zephyr hits the back and as he goes to transform into this lightning bolt, Bella's magical anti-magic field falters and is shrinking. And as you guys are turned away, angled up, there is a single stream of brilliant white light that rockets to the ship and strikes Mo square in the back. It blasts squarely through his shoulder and he falls to the deck.
Oh my god.
Looking crispy.
Derek! Touch him!
He's just like,
Yeah, immediately.
Derek and Frida.
Yeah, Derek and Frida are taking to him immediately.
touch him!
Medic! Yeah, they go to stabilize him.
Since I'm.
It
so
did
this
not
is-
kill him outright, but it is unsure whether or not he's going to make it.
So
Fuck!
this,
Healing potion.
This is the back of the ship where it just got
I have
hit,
healing
right?
potions.
Okay,
No,
I
you
will
don't.
also
You're gonna
run
blow
up
up this
and be
child.
fucking.
I have actual healing potions, guys.
Yeah, I'm like laying hands the fuck out of this kid.
Roll it matters.
I have actual healing potions, not Mo healing potions. Or K healing potions.
You don't have
can
the
I-
unstable ones, you have some stable ones.
I have some actual healing potions.
With the D6 that I can add from the fucking lobster, can I add it to my heal?
No. No, that can't be added to like heals or damages.
Any
It's a
D20
D20 roll.
Ooh. Can inspiration be added to this? Or is that D20 as well?
That's also D20.
Okay.
Bit of luck.
Also D20. Sorry.
We tried.
Not great. So that is 5, 13. That's going to be 18 points of healing.
18 points of healing. All right. You lay on hands him.
And then as we're flying away, I could just keep fucking doing it.
Let me shove a potion down his throat.
He is looking a little crowded at this point.
Fuck it.
He's there.
Mo, my boy!
You take off his mask to pour a potion down his gullet.
Oh
Well,
god.
Maybe don't.
well.
Maybe don't.
I mean, how many other way? You want me to, like, the other
Butt
end?
chug?
I am simply clarifying that you wish to proceed with this action.
Maybe not.
That's up to you.
Stabilize the C spine, bro.
How much healing will your potion do?
3d8 plus 15.
No, that's kind of dope.
I have like 5 of
That's up
these.
to you. Don't look at everybody else. That's your choice, man.
East would do it. Do it.
East would do it. East would 100% do it. I already
Yeah.
rolled it.
Mask is pulled off. Potion goes in. Poison comes back out.
13 plus. Oh, it doesn't work at all.
It works.
Okay, so
Absolutely.
that's 28.
28 more points of healing.
28 points.
Put the mask back on.
Fantastic.
Put the mask back on.
And I need a fortitude save from you as you are caught in a small puff of his gas.
Just breathe it in. Maybe you'll become
It
immune
is
to it.
irregular.
Well, that's bad. Okay, fortitude?
Yeah.
21.
21
Yeah.
is not sufficient.
No.
You take full damage, which is 17 points of damage, and you take 1 point of constitution drain.
Yikes.
Put his mask back on.
We really set a
Put his mask back on.
We have damage for that. We're fine. You're fine.
You slap the mask back on. No healer gives you any thought at all.
You'll be
They
fine
are
for
all
now.
focused on.
Hey guys, by the way, when you're done with that, kind of, you know, just saying.
Coughing blood.
You see all the like gunnel that you were sitting along as well is just like melting
Buddy.
It's fine.
as the cloud disperses.
Yeah, I want to get real mad.
Look,
My
we
pain.
choose when to sacrifice the children. The children are not sacrificed.
Oh my
today.
god.
When I get burned,
I rolled randomly. It could have been Harway getting hit.
I want to get real mad and just heal
It's
myself.
1 for 3.
That's fair.
I'm going to activate my other healing thing on me.
Yeah,
The
okay.
originative vigor.
Yes.
I just get real mad and I'm like,
You just like, God damn it!
It touched the kid.
I feel good! NVIDIA, you are the only one left
plus
needing
con, I have
to
minus 1
escape.
con. So it's
Cool,
gonna be
I'm-
-4.
You feel the worms upon you.
Yep, I want to pop up out of the ground
Yeah.
and use my standard to change into a bird and fly the fuck out of there.
Yeah, some kind of reflex save or acrobatics to
Oh,
do
fuck
this
me.
quickly enough that there is no attack of opportunity.
Cool, 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 cool.
Because as you transform and kind of hop along the ground those couple of times to beat your wings, the worms begin surfacing.
Worms.
Um,
Why are you always dealt with running away from like the scariest shit? Like,
She's always in the deepest.
like every encounter.
She's
she
like, backline mission, easy peasy, let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Shit,
Of not
okay.
putting points in acrobatics.
Yeah,
It's just-
yeah, I guess we'll just roll
you
that.
can put 6 more points in there.
That would require me getting any points.
Well, I don't dictate what you
I
guys
have a
did. Did I
+1
earn XP?
intelligence. Ooh, that's an 11 for my acrobatics there, friend.
Yikes. Yeah, there is an attack of opportunity.
Yay.
Rough.
I'm only a falcon.
And absolutely, one of the relatively smaller worms lurches out first from this kind of pod of them.
What do you mean relatively small? Like,
Like it's like, you know, worm.
it's a pretty big
It's
fucking
It's
worm,
a
my
big,
guy.
it's big for a worm, but it's not necessarily
The biggest worm
It's not
that
like you
there
can't
was.
fly away
It ain't
with
like-
this thing latched onto you, which it most certainly
Oh.
is.
It ain't like the
It
trimmers.
latches onto your back, dealing 6 points of damage.
I mean, you are a bird, and birds eat worms. So
I don't think I want to eat this worm, plus I'm a vegetarian, so calm down. She's a vegan. She's a vegan.
So it's
Unbelieving
like,
Falcon.
oh, animals can eat whatever they want until I'm an animal.
Oh.
Where's the line?
and what she wants to eat is not other animals.
You take it to the air. You are away from the worm swarm that was coming for you. However, you have one latched onto your back, and it is
Disgusting.
hurting. Yes.
Cool.
Your turn to dislodge.
Dislodge worm.
you have the Fenrir escape.
Yeah, I know.
bonus,
That's what
right?
I was thinking about.
It is a grappling effect. Yes.
Throw it on the ground and poop on it. Can you poop as a free action?
Sure.
There are
As a bird, absolutely.
As a bird, yeah.
Bird? Yeah, come on.
there aren't stats for like a regular falcon, only for like a giant falcon, which is weird.
That's the important questions.
Yeah. Giant falcon, probably like -2, and
And the hit die or the damage dice go down.
Yeah, because I don't want to be a
2
giant
steps.
falcon. I just want to
Yeah.
be a regular falcon. But cool. Oh,
it's probably like +1 dex, -2 strength.
yeah.
Give or
We'll
take.
just roll some escape artist here and see if we can get.
All right. Currently at a +2 bonus, and you do have the free extra bite attack.
That's a 17 on the die. Probably 2 plus. So that's like 21.
Yeah, that's enough for
Cool.
one of the little worms. Yeah, you start barrel rolling and spinning. You pick up a little bit of momentum.
Do barrel roll.
Take a funky corner, and it detaches and just falls to the ground with your blood.
Don't like that.
You return to the ship after a long while. 'Cause it
About to
takes
say,
you
I'm about to say, does she
some
catch it?
good time.
Yeah.
Zephyr does not hang around the entire time back to bronze. He gets you well outside of
I need
any kind of
10
danger.
minutes.
And
Just
he
10 minutes.
bails.
Yep.
You guys are
charge
not
per
dead
hour?
in the water. You can move, but it is only at the 30 feet per round.
Awesome.
Very low move. You can use the air cannons once every now and again to give you extra little bursts that'll get you, 50, 60 feet further out. But you are absolutely limping back to town.
Do you have any more wild shapes left?
I have.
Is there anything like animal you could sort of change into that would make you like a propeller?
No.
A giant octopus.
I was just about to say we should turn into an octopus.
Real anime levels of wacky.
What about like a giant flying squirrel and then you become the sail?
Dude, a dire flying squirrel.
Yo, like, hold on, like, actually? Can this work?
And then like a large...
I'd have
Try
to
to
be
turn
like-
into one of the sky jellies and wrap your tendrils around the mast and use yourself as a sail
But
like
I
that.
can't be like magical.
Like a reverse
creatures, right?
parachute?
It is not
It's
a
not
magical creature. It was simply unknown to you.
Dude, do it, dude.
That's pretty cool.
Dude.
Can Derek check me out first and make sure that
No.
I'm
He's
not like
busy with
Derek
Mo.
is
Oh, he has
currently
Mo.
moved Mo below deck.
That's fine.
Yeah, and I'm
He is
with
a
Mo.
critical-
I'm struggling to
Awesome.
breathe right now,
Yeah,
so
that's not great.
let's not get ahead of
You
ourselves.
got asthma now.
I have asthma now. It's fine.
Got
A little bit of pneumonia. Cool.
Fantastic. You guys bailed out at a good time. I had all kinds of specialty guys getting ready to come up on you.
We seem to do that a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Get out,
got out.
get out at the right time.
God damn it.
And that pull-out game has to be strong.
Oh god.
Gotta be strong. You see how many kids we got already? God damn.
I mean, if we.
The couch pulls out, y'all don't.
Oh god.
It'd be like that.
See how many kids we got? God damn.
If we tied a rope to me as like a giant bird and I flew in front of the ship, would that make us any faster?
It'd be such a minuscule
It is.
amount.
I would
Yeah.
give you like 5 feet around.
Yeah, fuck that. Never mind.
Nah, dude,
I'm chilling.
fucking jellyfish parachute. It'll work.
No, I mean that too. But we could also just limp it
Flying
out
squirrel
for
sail.
10,
Come on.
20 minutes and just mend the sail.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Amelia on the ship, she is able to get at least a temporary hold over and repair done.
I can assist because I've got mending on my wand.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
So,
A little extra time on that, and it is a permanent repair.
yeah.
And you guys limp your way back to town victorious?
I'd call it a win.
You
We hit him pretty hard.
You hit him pretty hard. You did take out a ton of mooks. You didn't realistically hit anything in the way of specialty targets besides Talion taking out the one ape. But sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles.
I put a grenade on the rhino. That's all I care about.
Yeah, you put 2d6 of damage on the rhino.
He'll remember
Absolutely.
that.
He'll remember that.
Fine. That's
He
all I wanted.
absolutely is going to remember that one.
I wanted
like
to.
those-
He just pissed at me, and that's all I care about.
It's like those
He's got to get in line, though. Sylvanas
I
is the
want
first
you
ticket.
to want me.
Savannah's just fuming. waiting until an opportunity where he can fucking have a very nice chat with the guy.
Velios just going to stab you in the back.
I'm chosen!
Why'd you do that? Savannah's told me to. And you're just like, oh yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
Fire. Hey, where'd that Vitalist go? Oh, you mean the one with the chair? He's on the ship. No, the other one. Ah, the
We got another
chair.
one?
He's on the ship.
You know, did you cook your dinner over the fire yet? I don't know if you got an interesting smoke flavor to it.
Oh god.
Kind of tastes
Smoky leshy. So, as a vegetarian, could you eat a vine leshy?
Oh my god.
Yes, 100%.
These are the questions.
like it's not
They don't
meat.
feel pain.
So you need. So what you're saying is
There are
we
no
need
nerves
to
in a
we need to
leshy.
find another vine
Disagree.
leshy.
Or a Trent. You just
I
hit
disagree.
Treebeard real hard.
All right, what if a vine leshy wants you to eat it?
So what if you
Turn
turn
into a
into
beaver.
a beaver and you ate the chair? Like,
The crab legs are made of meat.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can only eat the
This is
top of the
true.
chair.
You can only eat
That's
the
fine.
same.
The crab legs can be divided between the party. It'll be fine.
That could be some good ass crab though.
He's the chosen. We're not
huge.
killing him.
Huge.
If anyone's gonna
God.
die, it's the
If
other
you
ones.
eat the crab meat, it will transmute you.
That's all I care about.
Will is a strong word. There's a
Promise?
high probability that it will.
Probably will.
As if we haven't tested these things before.
Yeah.
Anything will transmute you. Let's be honest. It's jumping to
Well, you're
a pool
making
of pure magic.
this whole like kill the chosen sound a lot better.
We must sacrifice the chosen one.
We have a fucking bunch of crab legs now that can just transform people.
I like playing with wild transmutation magic.
We know.
Dude, so what we do right is we
delicious
take
meal
some of
and a
those
show
legs,
afterwards.
We take some of those legs and then offer them to the Mad Kingsmen.
Oh, you're like Trojan horse their ass?
Yeah, as like a peace offering. And then the rhino eats the crab leg, and now he's a fish.
What is with you and fish, man?
Dude, I don't know. It's funny.
I mean, maybe.
I turned a Balrog
You
into
got the
a
one
fish.
Balrog and it's just been it.
I also
need to do it
did
again.
1 damage to said Balrog.
You did. You did.
1 whole damage.
It's a big deal.
Fucking
It was.
smacked.
Like, yeah, he could be a fish, or he could be made of steel, or like ghost iron.
Or he could turn him into a baby.
Exactly.
A baby fish.
Baby fish.
It'll either be great or it will be very bad. So like.
Or it'll be
you know-
great for them. So either way, great.
Dude,
Exactly. So like.
telling you, dinner and a show.
We're just sitting here
Why
watching the
waste the
camp with
crab then when we
binoculars.
could just do it to him?
Oh God.
It's funny.
All right. You guys hit town immediately. Mo is rushed off to the intensive care section with Frida. The rest of the kids are beat up, tired. They take some time dressing wounds.
Giving them the whole like the pats on the back, like fucking
Yeah.
nice.
Nice.
Guys fucking killed it out there. First like real combat, you guys are fucking dope. Except Caroline, she battled demons. She's still
She vibrated herself into the sand to avoid getting murdered by demons.
after she fought.
She
some
did
demons.
punch a couple demons.
She did melt a dude's brain.
Caroline?
Yeah. Oh, she's a vibrator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She totally
Oh,
melted
yeah.
a dude's
That's
brain.
right.
When
Yeah.
was that?
That was when we were fighting the demons. She was like, "Zzz," and like
Yeah, she
melted a
got
dude, and then like,
She did scramble one, that's right.
yeah, yeah. So that was probably horrifying.
Yeah.
See brain liquid come out of the ears.
Yeah, war's rough, you know.
Yeah.
You see some shit.
War.
War never changes.
War never changes.
It is very late in the day. You guys hit the sack and wake up in the morning.
There a waiting room in that clinic?
No, they're tents
I'm
basically.
gonna wait outside of the tent.
Okay. You wait outside all night?
Until they can get me. They can't get me, I'll go to sleep. But like,
They really can't get you.
okay, that's okay.
You'll have to get healed in the morning.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Raymond might be able to give you a little bit of healing.
That's okay. It's not.
And in the morning your constitution drain is gone. It's
Oh, then you're fine.
Oh,
you
then
recover
it's fine.
1 point of drain per day.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Eat some peanut butter. Get over it. It's all right.
Gotta coat that throat, you know.
Coat the throat. Throat coat.
Oh God.
And we
Successful
will
mission, guys.
enter into the time skip. Are we calling early tonight?
I'm
Call,
kind of, yeah.
call now?
I don't feel so great.
That's just fine. We're going to call it here today, and when we come back, it will be on the morrow. And Ys, your sending stone buzzes. An unfamiliar number.
Oh. Dude, Daji
No
found
call.
you. What the heck? Are you pointing me? No, I would never.
Sorry we're ending early, but thank you guys for watching. Have a great night. We'll see you guys next week.
You're still here? Video's over. But while I got you, like and subscribe. Consider following us over on Twitch.